Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you tired of grinding giants? Are you tired of having to go to that stupid canyon and kill those stupid, stinky giants for one more second? Well, have I got news for you. If you play this beautiful Awakening Mystic, you can go grind Gyfin. It's super easy. It's super fun. You'll make a shitload of money. And I'm not lying, guys. It's easy as hell. Even I can do it. So this is going to be a weird sort of double guide type feature thing here. We're going to show you guys how to play the Awakening Mystic at Gyfin. We're going to show you how Gyfin Underground works. We're going to give you everything you need to know to start making some real money and get away from those stupid giants where you get no distance. Alright guys, so before you go into the deep end, you gotta learn how to do the combo. Do yourself a favor, come on over to the battle arena, beat up on some dummies for 10 minutes. Trust me, if you mess up at Gyfin and you're not paying attention, you're going to get hit. And if you hit, you're going to die and you're going to lose crystals. Trust me. Trust me. What you're going to want to do, guys, come in here, do a little bit of practice. It's not that bad. Do your research, do your practicing, get it in before you die. Okay, just do it. So here's how the combo is going to work, guys. First off, these are the skill add-ons you're going to need. You're going to want to do attack speed and DP minus on your shift LMB, as well as AP against monsters and critical hit rate on your shift RMB. These are Tidal Burst and Rapid Stream for console players out there. These are the beginnings of your combo because you're going to initiate with Shift LMB and you're going to follow it up with Shift RMB. These are both available off of cooldown. You are going to be using these abilities a lot when you are playing this class. So make sure that you have your AP against monsters, your critical hit rate, your attack cast speed, and your DP minus on these so you can make sure that you get all of your most important initial buffs right off the bat. All right, so you're going to do this. Most people, by the way, just do the first 2 punches of Shift LMB, of Rapid Stream, into the full Tidal Burst. And when you're at Gyfin, this is what I normally do. I hit them with the first full combo of it because they're not going to start hitting you right off the bat. You might as well just use the whole ability, right? And then I do the Shift RMB, and I'm just going to continue holding this down until they turn around. And the reason for this is the Gyfin mobs have an incredible amount of DP right when you first hit them, and you have to wait for their stand-up animation before that DP buff breaks. Now, if you have a ton of damage, like say you're playing a really high damage class, or you have, for example, a massive amount of gear, you can kill them. They're not invulnerable, they're just really tanky. So you can kill them before they turn around, and that is the most effective way to grind Gyfin. However, if you're not like 301 AP and you're a little bit lower, like for me, I'm currently 290 right now, but I've been doing this since 285. And 367 DP. Again, I've been doing this since I was about 350 on the Awakening Mystic. It's pretty broken, guys. So because of that, guys, I like to just hold up the entire animation because I don't have the time to kill them before they turn around, okay? If you have the ability and the damage to kill them before they turn around, just do the first 2 hits of that bad boy and the full combo of your Shift RMB. But if you can't kill them before they turn around, don't blow your whole damage combo when they still have their DP buff up, okay? It's pretty easy to realize. If you can do your full combo and kill them before the DP buff breaks, do it. If you can't, don't. It's pretty simple, guys, okay? It's very, very easy. So back into this. We have our initial pre-buff, Shift LMB and Shift RMB. We have our damage up. We have our crit up. We have their DP minus. And we are just holding it down. Why are we holding it down? That might be a very good question. Well, we're holding it down because not only does it do a ton of damage and give us HP back, it gives us martial shards, and martial shards are incredibly important. The more you have, the more big hits that your big abilities can do. They get amped up by consuming charges. Certain ones use certain amounts. I'm not going to get into the details. I'm just going to show you the combo. All right, so Shift LMB, Shift RMB, we're holding it down until the DP buff breaks. Just before it breaks, when you get the timing, give yourself a spacebar hit. This is going to give us this buff here, Prey Hunt. And if we go check out Prey Hunt, it is incredibly important to keep this up at all times because without it, you are just going to be doing less damage, and less damage is bad. Can you believe that? Less damage is bad. What is this going to do? Well, it gives you an increased AoE size, gives you 20 WP on your hits, stiffness on hits, but most importantly, guys, it's also giving you massive attack speed because of Crouching Wolf, because you're also getting 20% increased attack speed, super armor, invincible. It does everything, okay? And the actual animation as well is like a taunt. So you can cast it, and these mobs all around you will actually get hit by it. You can use it for aggro. You don't need it at Gyfin, but hey, general grinding tip. That one's on me, guys. So we're spamming our RMB. You can even move around with it, you know. Make sure you're behind the mobs. Press spacebar, and now the mobs are about to hit you. What are you going to do? We're going to use our forwards F. Now, forwards F is this bad boy here, Spiral Torpedo. As you can see, it gives us 16 AP. Very important part number 1. Number 2, what's the next skill add-on? Well, it's Spiral Torpedo, back attack and critical hit damage. Now it's time to start blowing up some goddamn mobs, all right? So, you got your pre-buff. You're ready to rock. The mobs will turn around. They start to swing, and you dash behind them. What are you going to do? Well, you're first going to hit them with your Rising Dragon Shift Q, all right? And the reason why you're going to be doing this, very simple, is it has a, first off, massive damage. It also gets buffed by having 3 Spirit Shards out, which you're going to do because you held down Shift RMB. You're going to go through them. Then, when you hit it, it is going to do a massive minus 20 DP from the skill, plus minus 20 DP from your add-ons, plus minus 5% evasion rate, okay? This skill is going to take them from a full Fallen God set down to a goddamn Tuvalatimi, okay? We are turning Gyfin mobs into Tuvalatimis with our Awakening Mystic, and it's mainly because of this skill. This is your Shift Q, and it does so much damage. So you dash through the mobs, boom, right? The dragon comes up when you do it correctly. You know you're doing it correctly because you used up a Spirit Shard. Now, something that is very important is when you have your Rising Dragon up, if you use it and then hold down LMB, you can flow into Gushing Waters. This is extremely important, not only because Gushing Waters does insane amounts of damage. I mean, look at that, 2,158 times 7, okay? Big skill, very fast, one hit. The most important thing is when you flow your Rising Dragon into your Gushing Waters, you're going to get that back, that Martial Spirit Shard back, right? Because your Shift Q is going to use it up, and then that is going to hit it. I think it actually didn't hit there. I don't know why it didn't give it to me back. It does give it back, okay? The game is lying to you. It does definitely give you a shard back. See? There we go. Okay. So that'll give you your shard back and get you back up to 3. Now, when you are at 3, let me casually get it there. You're going to flow into Gushing Waters, right? So you use your Shift LMB, your Shift RMB. You've dashed through them with Spiral Torpedo. You're going to do Shift Q into your LMB into Gushing Waters. And then you're going to hit RMB, and this is going to flow you into Raging Wind. Raging Wind is just another Martial Spirit Shard recovery and does a massive amount of damage. What are you going to do with that? Well, oddly enough, you're going to flow it into Dragon Strike, which is going to do another flow. Okay, so mostly the class is playing itself, all right? So you dash on through them, Shift Q, LMB, RMB, boom, boom. What did we just do? Oh my god, Dungeoneers, what did you do? Well, first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to turn on my my key input so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. That would have been more helpful a minute ago. So, LMB, right? Shift RMB. We're going to get our Prey Hunt, and we're going to dash through them. And then, boom, boom, hold down RMB for both of them. Okay, hold down RMB for both hits after you hit LMB for your Gushing Waters. And the reason why is after that, you're just going to click left mouse button while still holding the right mouse button. Let me demonstrate. So you're gonna do you're gonna dash through them, right? Forwards F. You know, boom, 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 boom. Now, that's a lot of damage, okay? And you get to flow it one more time into your boom. Sea Burial, which is going to give you some DP and some evasion rate. Oh, sorry. When you held down RMB and LMB, you used Wave Orb. It gave you 30 AP against monsters and shredded their DP by 2 and gave you 200 HP back and did 2,346 times 6 with 100% crit rate, guys. Okay? Who? Bro, this skill is insane. Look at that stat sheet. That's like the whole screen of just damage modifiers. Okay, isn't that insane? and then you can flow it into Sea Burial. What is Sea Burial going to do? Well, it's going to do a massive, another hit, 1,465 times 6, okay? Huge damage. It hits twice, need I mention, because even though you can't see it over this stupid thing here, I didn't actually know that did that. You can hold down RMB after activating it, and what is that? All damage applies Sea Burial's attack damage times 6? Does that mean you could use it twice? Well, Dungeoneers, it can't possibly be that easy. There's no way you could just flow them together with low APM and do a massive amount of damage, right? Well, that's the thing, right? It's like really easy to just like fucking throw damage out from this class. You can just do that on repeat. You just go up to the next pack. Boom. Like, you saw the key inputs, right? I'm not pressing anything else. All right, I'm not pressing anything else. This is literally the whole combo. That's it. And now I know what you're thinking, bro, but that's not very long. What are we gonna do if the mobs don't die? Well, I was 285 AP, and they were dying before the Sea Burial. They were dying before the Sea Burial, guys. You can do this with like 281 AP. It's like super easy. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. We're going to go to Gyfin. Alright guys, so we are now here at Gyfin. We auto-pathed over here, but just keep an eye on your screen. Your horse will love to get stuck on these mobs and die. Auto-path over to the Gyfin Rasha Temple node, and I'm going to kind of show you how it works. First thing you're going to want to know, guys, just for this demonstration, as you can see, I am currently at 290, but like I said, I was doing this very easily at 285, even 281. It's really not about the damage here. It's really more about not dying and losing all your crystals. Speaking of which, we're going to need to talk about crystals and artifacts. I am just going to be running Predation on this this demonstration here. If you want to run the comma damage ones, they're like 4 bill. Super strong, really worth it. I just don't have them right now. Saving up for them, but don't currently have them. And then for crystals, there are some great crystals you can use here. These are what I'm running. Please do not laugh. I put all my money into getting my Penjatina, and I can't afford amazing crystals, but that's just going to show you how much better that this is, because I'll show you how quickly I kill them, and then imagine somebody with like real gear, right? Like real crystals. But I'm running double Akarods, double Olucuses, a couple Crimson Flames, a Kydex Crystal because I broke one, 2 Vipers for some accuracy, and Corrupted Crystals. The main reason I bring this up is because where these Corrupted Magic Crystals are, if you are a God Gamer and you plan on staying at Gyfin, you can run Mysterious Darkness Crystals. They let you do way more damage through back attacks, and you will clear a lot faster. The only thing is, they're kind of, as far as I'm aware, only really best in slot here. So if you're using this as like a general guide for how to grind on your Awakening Mystic, definitely just run the Corrupteds. They work totally fine. But if you're going to be a Gyfin gamer like myself, I'm going to eventually save up, get a couple Mysterious Darknesses. They're always a great option as well. Outside of that, like I said, you could get the Fallen set. That's going to help you with common sword damage. And it looks like before we get started here, Little Bean wants to say hi. Oh my god, she's running away. Say hi to the Dungeoneers, Little Bean. This is my wife's little kitten. Well, I guess our kitten, but my wife got her. She's a very cute kitten. Okay, bye, Bean. She really doesn't like being up on the desk. And then if she is on the desk, she'll chase the cursor. All right, guys, so for what we're going to be popping here, I'm going to be running our church buffs. I got my Vel's Heart. We're running a simple Cron Meal, a Villa Scroll, and then I'm going to run Frenzies and a Bracing Spirit Perfume. Now, I'm not going to run a temp buff because I'm not actually planning on grinding a whole hour right now. I'm just going to be doing this little demonstration. Make sure you run your temp buffs, run your loot scrolls, run your Agris if you really want. I don't care. I don't tell you how to live your life. But you're going to be making some good money here, guys. It's very easily over $1 bill an hour with a decent class, decent setup, and you're going to be playing the most broken in the title. Most broken classic Gyfin, the Awakening Mystic. She's actually cracked, though. I'm not joking. You got to remember, I am not very good at this game, right? So the first one that we're going to kill is going to be the blue one here. And he's going to be pretty tanky because I don't have the buff yet. How Gyfin kind of works is when you kill a mob, you'll get a buff against the next mob in the cycle. So the first one that you're going to kill is always going to be a little bit more, I don't know, tanky, I guess would be the word. So now we have the purple buff. So what we're going to do is go over to the purple mob, right? So for me, I like this little RMB move, gather up all the mobs. We're going to start with our Shift LMB, Shift RMB, spacebar. We're holding down Shift RMB until it turns around. Why is this one an asshole? He doesn't always turn around. See how I didn't even get the wave orb off before it died? I'm just using that exact combo I told you. So this one wants us to go to the red guy, right? So we're going to go behind, start off with our pre-buff combo, get our Predator Hunt, wait for him to turn around. I literally didn't even get the Sea Burial off, and he's dead. Notice how easy this is with 290. You can do it with 285. Imagine if you had good gear, right? This is why Mystic is broken here, right? So we're doing the exact same one we did before. Wait for him to turn around. Didn't even get the Sea Burial off. Do you see what I mean? And the purple one is the squishiest of all of them. So those last two were like the easiest shit, right? This is ridiculously broken. You make a ton of money, easy to play. Oh, unless you stand in a red circle with your BSR 100%, and even then, the Mystic is tanky enough that it doesn't matter. Look at this. I should have died there. A lesser class would have died there. This is why Mystic's busted, and why she's so much fun. Oh no, he's going to hit me. I didn't even need to get the Sea Burial off. See, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. Absolutely insanely strong. It's not even that risky. You're okay. Now, I'm going to have to put a clip over because I couldn't get it to spawn here, but there are two mechanics that you're going to need to know about. The first one, very easy to understand, is called Despair. When it happens, a big angry dude spawns and he runs over to you, and when you kill him, all his fanboys show up and they all want to have a party. You get bum rushed by squishy mobs. It happens for a couple minutes. You get a bunch of trash loot, you get some drops, and you get a load of XP. Very easy to understand. A dude will pop up, you kill him, a bunch of little dudes spawn, you kill them, big money, right? Pretty easy to understand. The other one that'll come up is something called the Butcher. Now, when you get a Butcher spawn, all the mobs are going to become invulnerable. All right, they're all going to become invulnerable. You will not be able to hit them, and a big dude is going to spawn in the middle. Now, this dude's kind of scary, and he's pretty tanky. You'll be fine. Just make sure you keep back attacking him, and when he tries to hit you with a Yone ultimate from League of Legends, just dodge out of the way. All right, it's not super difficult. You're going to do that. You're going to kill him. When he dies, it's going to get scary, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to get scary for a second. All of the mobs are going to come to life. All three statues are going to come up, and they are pissed that you just killed that guy. So what you're going to have to do is kill them before they kill you. Now, the good news is from killing the Butcher, you have a buff that basically makes the mobs die in like one hit. But the first thing you're going to do, this is very important, kill the big purple asshole first, okay? It is key that you do this because when all the mobs are angry, they get a little scarier. When the purple guy is angry, he gets really scary, okay? Like, I'm not joking. He's gonna mess you up pretty bad. So when you're fighting the Butcher, when you get his health to like a quarter of the way left, take a look around, look at where the purple one is, memorize where the purple one's gonna be, and when the Butcher spawns, fly over there and kill it. Or you can even just go over to the purple guy and let the Butcher chase you. I just find it's kind of annoying that his AI isn't like amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Gyfin, guys, have fun. Go off and enjoy, you know, making a bill an hour at like a super, not a super end game, but like a grind spot that I would consider to be the beginning of end game. And you can do it with like pretty easy gear while being really bad at the game. I mean, I can do it. I mean, I die every once in a while, but I can do it. So you can do it too. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the bottom of the video, down in that dastardly little comment section, if you liked the video and if you didn't. But if you didn't, you're gonna make me cry.